Now I will prepare a dashboard using Power BI. For that purpose, let's get data. Let's connect to my server. Let's use my shop all up database. Now we will select all tables, then load. Actually, I clicked on load, but we need to transform this data because we need to do some changes on this database. I will show exactly what we need to do. Now we have all tables loaded, but there are 5 tables. I remember that I think there were 6 tables, not 5. Let me go to SQL Server again. I think I missed something. So calendar table, we have category, we have customer, we have product sales data. We missed employee table. Let me load this one also as well. Oh, we have an employee table as well. Let me show relationships between tables. This is the relationship. Here, sales data and all other tables connected with one-to-many relationship. Now let me go to this section, and the first thing what I need to do is splitting customer address, because look, I'm going to analyze sales by customer location, so those address line ones are generated. Those are not real addresses. Only city and country are real addresses. So here I can add here a column and split address line 1 from city from country, or I can go to Power Query and do that in there. Let me show Power Query also. Let me go to Power Query now. So I need to work on customer table. Let me add column from examples. Let me write here 1, 2, 3 Oak Street. It suggests me for other rows as well. Let me rename this and put here address 91. Let me do the same for city as well. Let me write here Springfield. Let me do for country as well. Let me write here USA, Canada. Yes, it guessed correctly. So then I need to go to calendar table. Okay, let me see other tables. Category, customer. Yeah, now I don't need to have a customer address. This I forgot to remove this from here. Okay, let me go to products table. Look here, this is not splitted as well, but here we don't have a problem because the cities and countries are real. Those we can find on the map. Sales data. And the employee. Let me, in any case, do that for employee also. Employee address also. Let me write here. Um, okay, let me click. Okay, let me write here. Address line 1. Okay, let me write here city. Okay, now let me close and apply this. Oh, sorry, I forgot to delete the combined column where we have addresses combined. Okay, let me delete that from here. It was in employee table. Delete. The second step, what we need to do, we need to have measures here. If you remember, when I was creating a tabular model, I created measures. So I need to have measures there also. Let's add measures in sales data table. New measure. Let's write here total sales, and let's write the tax expression. Sum sales data amount. You see, this is the icon of the measure. Now let's create two more measures, average sales and total quantity. Let's write here average sales, and again use DAX function sales data amount. Let's have here the last measure. Actually, not the last, but if we need, we can create measures later on. Let's write total quantity, and let's here also write some sales data, and this one quantity. Okay, now let's go to report preparation. Let me select this map. Let me put here customer, where is country? I guess this one, but didn't I rename that? Customer table. Yes, I didn't rename this. Okay, let me rename it right here. Country. Let me make this lowercase as well. Let me now go to report view page. Let me put here country. Let me add here sales as well, total sales. Okay, this looks good now. Now I can add here a slicer. Actually, let's add. I think that would be better if I add a shape here. Then place all slicers on this shape. I think this is better. Now let me change transparency. Let me write here 80 or maybe 75. Yes. Let me borders make or maybe shape. Let's make a little bit rounded corners. That's right, 40 maybe. Yes. Then we can place this this slicer in here, but let me here add also zoom buttons. Okay, this like this. So then I would maybe put here customer country. Okay, here we added country, but let me, I think it's better if I make this as drop-down list. Okay. Slicer header, we can write here countries and make background here. Let's try this maybe, or yes, maybe like this. Then let's title effects. Let's change background and put yes, and let me actually remove this background color. Maybe it's better if I, okay, let me add another slicer here. And this slicer, this one will be for years. Let me add here. Look, I have date and date hierarchy. Let me add a date hierarchy here. This fine. In any case, I'm going to analyze by years in this case, in this particular case, but maybe we need to analyze by month, by quarter, and etc. So here I'm going to add to this slicer dates, and I think this, yes, this is good, I think. Okay, so let me now go to slicer settings and right here date range maybe. Okay, font color is going to be black. Let me go to this slicer and copy this color code and put it here. Okay. Okay, so now let me here go to here and set this background like this. Okay, so now maybe I replace date column with years. Let me go to calendar table and add here one more column which will be a year column. Let me write here year and write year from no, not sales data, calendar table date. Okay, so now we have years as well. Let me put here a year, but of course we can change this in any time, whatever type of data we want to get. Let's say for this one is only for 2017 year. We can filter from here countries. Let's say Argentina. We can set Argentina, and we can set date range. On the second page, let's create another view. Let's create this type of view. So here we're going to have customer countries on x-axis and total sales on y-axis, and we are going to have years on legend. Let me create a slicer, put a slicer here, and this slicer is going to filter years. So here I want to show you I want to create new measure and want to show one of the most popular formulas, functions, which is calculate function. Let's for that create a measure and let's write total sales USA. So let's write the function calculate. We bring here total sales, and now we are going to filter these total sales, and we are going to use filter function. And here we need to at first select the table. So the table is customer table, and the filter is, we need to write here a filter expression. We need to write customer country is equal to USA. Okay. Now we have a new measure. Now what I want to show you, for example, if we want to get a particular year sales in USA, we need to filter out years and countries as well. So, but if I put here instead of all countries exactly USA, in that case, we can dive into exactly USA's results. Let's say if I change here date year range, I can see various results here, and we can dive into sales related to exactly USA, because maybe we want to see product names or other things related to USA. So the idea is that we dive into a filtered case. Okay, you see, those are product sales, but related to exactly to USA and not to other countries. So now, actually, I put here total sales USA, but in this dashboard, I want to see products. So product sales actually by years. So you see, laptops are the laptops have the most generated sales amounts. Actually, I can change this, and instead of range, I can go to here, and from slicer settings, this one also is good, but it takes more space. You see, on 2013 we don't have any sales because our sales data starts from 2014. Okay, so there's a result in this case, on this data, every time it looks like the same. Yeah, but I want to show actually the functionality. So we have this type of report. So let me put here, I would like to put here a button. Let me put this where I can put maybe I need to move this to here, move this. Yeah, maybe this looks good. I can put here a button, and I need to give to this button a functionality, an action. So let's switch on this action, and yeah, back is correct. Let me rename this page and write here sales by products. And here I wrote sales by product, but actually here we have a slicer. It not only by products, but by years as well. We can choose more than 1 year or exactly 1 year. So let me test this. Okay. Now we move to the first page. Maybe here I can put another slicer. What if I put a slicer related to categories? Okay, let me create another slicer. Okay, let me copy the color and put it here. So here I can put category names. Okay, and let me go to general. Let me go to background. Okay, let me rename this and write categories. And now let's select electronics, and we see that, for example, in Russia, we have 9,987,000 from electronics. But if I say it as health and wellness, we have only 734,000. Let me rename this and write sales map. Oh, let me put here a button as well. Let me write arrow. Okay, let me add an action here. Okay, set on sales products. Let me test this. Okay. Okay. I can add here a text box. Maybe, I think this looks good. If I write here controllers, or I can write data controllers, I think. Let's make it larger. Okay. Here I made some design improvements without you to save your time. Now it looks like this. So we prepare the business intelligence report. We can prepare such dashboards, reports in other using other tools as well. We can use uh, Tableau. We can use SQL Server reporting services and other tools. We can use Excel as well. So those tools help us to make data analysis more efficiently, easier. And this is not only about getting beautiful designs or clear designs. We can use tax expressions and make analysis much more faster. For example, if you remember, I splitted customer address by address line 1, city and country just in seconds. But doing the same in SQL takes more time. So BI tools have an essential role in data analysis, in business analysis, and those make reports much more clear.